Hey there, and welcome to Sunset Beach.
I've suspected things for a long time.
Now, I bet you're wondering where the beach is. Well, today it isn't a beach. You see, that's Meg. Well, really, Susan. Now, this gets a little bit confusing here, so let's let Meg, well, Susan, somebody just explain.
Ben and I, at this point, I'm not with Ben, I'm with Derek, his evil twin, because Derek has taken Ben hostage in his warehouse. I definitely think that I'm with Ben. I think that things are definitely off with him. It's the fact that his ex-wife died 4 years ago, and he's always very troubled around this time of the year.
How did such a sweet Southern beauty end up in a situation like this? Susan Ward, born in Monroe, Louisiana, found her way to Sunset Beach via the Big Apple. Okay, we're getting to the pets.
I moved to New York when I was 13.
To chase a dream, no less.
I originally started modeling in New York to pay for veterinarian school, but sort of got sidetracked a little bit. When I was young, I wanted to be a veterinarian. My vet in Monroe, his name is Steve White, and I'd always used to go in on Saturdays and follow him around. I was 2 and 3 years old.
Okay, here we go.
I always had stray animals. I don't know how I did it or why I did it, but I did, and we all got along.
And today she shares her abode with 3 short, furry little roommates. Aren't they cute?
Velvet, I actually got her at the shelter in Monroe about 4 or 5 years ago. I went through the whole shelter, and all these kittens and sweet little cats and everything, and there was this one room, and I said, I'd like to go and look in this room. And the lady said, oh no, you don't want to go in there, it's all black cats. And so I walked in, and I was swarmed by 20, 30 black cats. And then there was only one cat who didn't come to me, and she stood in the corner in a little box, turned around and looked at me and meowed, and then turned her back to me, and I said, well, that's the cat I gotta take home with me. I got Buffy and Sawyer from my mom. Buffy is sort of in a world of her own. She stares at the wall a lot, and there's nothing on the wall. She's a little dense.
And they joke about blondes?
And then there's Sawyer. He'll sit in your lap and he'll cuddle, but only on his terms. You can't touch him.
Yep, that's right. Every relationship has its issues. But the bigger dilemma here is a little hairy. Literally.
There is so much hair, it was just overwhelming our lives. And so what I did is I had them shaved. I took them to the room and had them shaved, except for their head, their tail, and their feet. And they're so much more sweeter now.
Susan and the cats also share their home with real-life love, Joe Hansen. He's an abstract expressionist painter who doesn't seem to mind sharing Susan's affection with the cats. They're one big, happy family.
This very interesting sleeping arrangements we have. Velvet has to sleep right by his head. If not, she gets up and cries and moans. And then there's Sawyer. He sometimes likes to sleep under Velvet. But sometimes Sawyer gets to Velvet's place before she does, and then it's a big cat fight. And Buffy usually sleeps on her feet. They give us a lot of entertainment because they're always running up and down the hallway and sliding on the hardwood floors.
And knocking things over, because as we can see, that giraffe's missing an ear.
But they're just really sweet. I can't imagine not having them.
Oh, and are they spoiled? Excuse me, but is that bottled water they're drinking? Come on, what a life. So, there you have it, Susan Ward. Remember that name, because she's going to be a really big star. How do I know that? Because she's an animal lover. And it's been documented that animal lovers are the best actors. Isn't that right?